Many people don't know that our enemy was not just the flesh and blood, but spiritual as well. If God did this for El Salvador, He can do it for countries all over the world. You can prepare the horse for the battle, but it's God who decides the outcome. The victory lies in Him.
¿Te imaginas a un presidente latinoamericano en Washington hablando de oración, sabiduría y batalla espiritual delante de la élite política de Estados Unidos y con Donald Trump presente? Hoy vamos a situarnos en un evento muy particular, el Desayuno Nacional de Oración en Estados Unidos. No es una simple reunión protocolaria. Es un encuentro anual que se celebra desde 1953, normalmente el primer jueves de febrero, y reúne a líderes políticos, sociales y religiosos, además de invitados internacionales, para reflexionar sobre la fe, la unidad y la responsabilidad pública. Han participado todos los presidentes estadounidenses desde Eisenhower, y en los últimos años el evento también se ha convertido en un termómetro, una forma de ver qué lugar ocupa la fe en el discurso público norteamericano. En esta edición, uno de los invitados especiales fue Nayib Bukele, presidente de El Salvador, que compartió escenario con Donald Trump y habló ante senadores, congresistas y miembros del gabinete. Entre los asistentes estuvieron figuras como el secretario de Guerra, Pete Hegseth, la fiscal general Pam Bondi, la directora nacional de inteligencia Tulsi Gabbard y otros altos cargos. Pero lo interesante fue el enfoque de Bukele. En su discurso citó directamente un episodio bíblico que muchos conocen, cuando Salomón recibe la oportunidad de pedir lo que quiera, y en lugar de riquezas o poder, pide sabiduría para gobernar al pueblo. En Primera de Reyes 3:9, Salomón pide: «Da pues a tu siervo corazón entendido para juzgar a tu pueblo, y para discernir entre lo bueno y lo malo». Y Bukele lo aterrizó a nuestro tiempo con una frase clara: los líderes no deberían orar por fama, dinero o prestigio, sino por sabiduría. Nayib también contextualizó por qué habla con tanta convicción. Recordó el cambio de El Salvador en seguridad y afirmó que un giro tan grande no puede explicarse solo en términos humanos, sino que en su experiencia necesitó la intervención de Dios. Incluso mencionó que hubo una dimensión espiritual detrás de la crisis y que la victoria, antes de verse fuera, debía ganarse primero en lo espiritual y después reflejarse en lo visible.
I was just talking to a great leader from El Salvador, and he said, "Man, that was some attack. I've never seen anything like that one, right? Right? That was good, even by your high standard, right? That was a hell of an attack." We're also delighted to welcome visiting leaders and dignitaries from more than 110 countries. They're here, and including one of my favorite people, President Bukele of El Salvador. He has been so incredible. He has been such a great ally of this country. Thank you very much. Such a great ally.
Por su parte, Donald Trump volvió a colocar la fe en el centro de su discurso público. En el mismo evento, reafirmó la importancia de proteger la libertad religiosa y recordó que, según los principios fundacionales de Estados Unidos, los derechos no provienen del gobierno, sino de Dios. También ha insistido en los últimos meses en la necesidad de restaurar la identidad de una nación bajo Dios y fortalecer el papel de la fe en la vida pública. La fe, por tanto, sigue siendo un factor real en la conversación política internacional. Y como creyentes, la Biblia nos da una responsabilidad clara. Primera de Timoteo 2, 1 y 2 nos dice: «Exhorto ante todo a que se hagan rogativas, oraciones, peticiones y acciones de gracias por todos los hombres, por los reyes y por todos los que están en eminencia, para que vivamos quieta y reposadamente en toda piedad y honestidad». Por eso no debemos dejar de orar por nuestros gobernantes, no porque sean perfectos, sino porque toman decisiones que afectan a millones, y sobre todo, para que conozcan plenamente al Señor, porque ningún poder humano sustituye la salvación que solo Dios puede dar. Antes de escuchar el discurso completo de Nayib, queremos preguntarte: ¿crees que este evento es una tradición vacía o una señal de que, en medio de la presión global, incluso los líderes de las naciones están reconociendo que necesitan dirección divina? Te leemos en los comentarios. Y ahora sí, os dejamos con las palabras de Nayib Bukele en el Desayuno Nacional de Oración.
We are honored to welcome President Bukele as we reflect together in prayer, seeking wisdom for leaders, healing for nations, and peace among all people. Please join me in welcoming His Excellency President Nayib Bukele.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Honorable members of the United States Senate and House of Representatives, distinguished national and international guests, people that are watching us right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be here today alongside leaders of this nation and other nations and cultures and backgrounds. In a world where so much is driven by agendas, everything has to be fast, everything has to be rushed, everything happens at high speed, and under immense pressure, this space gives us a rare opportunity to pause and reflect, and a moment to remember why we do whatever we do. Because leadership is not just administration. That's the basic, that's the baseline, the bare minimum really, to keep things going. But true leadership comes down to one thing: decision making. As leaders, our job is to make decisions every day. Small decisions, middle decisions, big decisions, monumental decisions that shape the lives of millions. And that's not always easy. Making the right decisions is not always easy. And it needs one thing above all. There's a passage in the Bible, I'm sure everyone knows this one, but there's a passage in the Bible that I find very important for those in any type of leadership position. It talks about the time Solomon ascended the throne, and God appeared to him in a dream, inviting him to make a request for whatever was in his heart. As you know, Solomon could have asked for anything: riches, power, victories over his enemies, or a long, healthy, happy life. But he didn't. He asked for none of that. Instead, Solomon asked for wisdom so he could serve his people well. And God answered that. Because Solomon had asked for wisdom when he could have asked for riches and honor, God would grant him extraordinary wisdom. And he would also give him everything he hadn't asked for. I believe this passage is timeless. Leaders shouldn't ask God for riches, fame, or material possessions. Leaders should ask Him for wisdom. A couple of days ago, we had the honor of hosting a national prayer breakfast in El Salvador for the first time. And over there, I share a little about the miracle unfolding in our country. As you know, El Salvador was the murder capital of the world. That was our nickname, murder capital of the world, the most dangerous place in the whole wide world. And now is the safest country in the whole continent. So over there, we talked a little about the miracle unfolding over there. Our experience has taught us that it's impossible to have such big change without the intervention of God. The transformation of El Salvador, especially when it comes to security, is not the work of humans alone. We know it was possible only because God worked a miracle through our hands. And we give the glory to Him. He guided us to make great decisions in times of great darkness. Many people don't know that our enemy was not just a flesh and blood, but spiritual as well. The gangs didn't just murder, rape, extort, they also worship Satan. Straight up, literally. When we went to their homes to arrest them, we discovered altars they've been using for satanic rituals. This is well documented. We put up the pictures, the videos right away. But for some reason, the global mainstream media didn't think it was worth it to cover it. But we know gangs in El Salvador were satanic, and they worship Satan, and some of those gangs are here in the United States. Bringing security to our people meant shielding them from that. Shielding the innocent from the plague. Putting the safety of our honest people first. Guarding those who were seeking peace and had to face the curse of the gangs. If God did this for El Salvador, He can do it for countries all over the world. But we must first ask for wisdom. Anyone see what we do over there, and they will see brave women, brave men that trained really hard, fought even harder, went with risking their lives with their courage, amazing courage. But all of that would have been worthless if it wasn't because God wanted us to win that war. We won the spiritual war first, and that reflected in our physical world. So the war we won here was only a reflection of the physical war we had won before. Every battle, every fight, every war worth fighting has to be won first in the spiritual world, so that can reflect in the physical world. There's another famous saying in the Bible that you can prepare the horse for the battle, but it's God who decides the outcome. The victory lies in Him. That's why today we come not to pray for riches or for wealth or for fame, but for wisdom. For wisdom for all the men and women here in this room, for all the men and women in positions of power, for all the decision makers, for all the policy makers, for the politicians, for the businessmen, the men and women who directly and indirectly influences the lives of millions and even billions of other human beings. Leadership never means making decisions that serve just a few or less, us, but means making decisions that serve and protect our people and that honor the tasks entrusted to us. Our experience has taught us that leadership does not obligate us to have all the answers all the time, but it does obligate us to seek God's wisdom, to seek His guidance before making any decisions. It obligates us to prepare to the best of our abilities and to remember who ultimately grants the victories. May God grant wisdom to all world leaders, and may God bless us all. Amen.
Si quieres seguir entendiendo lo que está ocurriendo en el mundo, en lugares como Israel, Irán, Venezuela y otros focos clave, desde una perspectiva informada y sin filtros, te dejamos en la descripción el canal de Alternativo Digital, un canal independiente que analiza la actualidad internacional con profundidad. En un tiempo donde la información se fragmenta y muchas historias se silencian, es importante saber dónde informarse. El enlace está abajo. Tú decides hasta dónde quieres mirar y hasta dónde no. Y recuerda, si deseas apoyar a nuestro canal, visita nuestra tienda de ropa cristiana y encuentra algo especial para ti o para un ser querido. Gracias por acompañarnos y que Dios te bendiga.
Por favor, no olviden dejar sus comentarios, denle like a este vídeo y sepan que pueden seguir pendientes de toda la actualidad de nuestro Facebook, Instagram y Twitter. Para más noticias y vídeos musicales, no olvides suscribirte a este canal. Y no se olviden de activar la campana para recibir una notificación cuando publiquemos nuevo material. ¡Hasta la próxima!